truth is the truth, like I said before. And that's all we have. And all that there is to be is in you to be the best that you could be, but not be running no race to try to beat nobody. We all in this thing together. I know a lot of people don't want us to be together as truly conscious thinking people. But so many people are so far stuck on stupid to the point they don't want to be straight because they think that the way that they think is straight, but the way that you was taught to think and think about things is a certain way that the people that's controlling you by the shit that you believe in to not know what the truth is in you is those same fucking people that's lying to you about basically everything, from them poisonous in the air, from them poisonous with our water, from them poisonous with our food, from them poisonous with the land. When you think of all these things, and then you think of the God and the Jesus, I want you to think of one thing. There's only one divine, loving, unconditional creator, second to no gods. The creator of the creations that creating all the fucking havoc in the world today. Because when you look at the truth being just that, the truth being in you to tell the truth from your heartbeat, giving you life, giving you free will, giving you your choices, because the creativity in you is the divine creator of you. That's what makes you a creator too. The creativity is the light that comes on in your heart for you to know what you are supposed to be doing. It's the love that's holding this whole planet together. Because those of you who say you know love, those of you who think you know hate, I can say to you, you don't know either. Because if you knew what the love is within you to show it to, because you know it is the divine creator of it all, you wouldn't be doing some of the things that you do to someone like yourself. If you knew the truth is we all part of one divine creator to be here all together. It is what it is. I don't know how to read, I don't know how to write. I feel like this is to those of you that do know how to read and do know how to write. And I say to those of you that's well off in the knowing what you learned as the literature that you was taught to believe in, to know. You got that. And those of you who's in the business of knowing business, yes, you didn't went through the schooling to know the business that you in, but you got to still realize it's someone else's business that you in. It's not yours. So like I say again, the truth is the truth, and the truth is in each and every one of us all at the same time. And what makes the truth be the divine is that the divine creator of truth, the divine creator of love, the divine creator of everything to you having conscious mind and remembering anything. Where do you think all these things come from? It comes from a divine creator within you for you to be a creator too, but we've been confused to be fucking sheeple and not the people who make the world go round. Now, I'm not putting nothing on here simply because right now I'm still tripping off of how they're giving copyrights to what I'm putting down, but they're allowing other people to put out bullshit, ain't telling the fucking truth. It is what it is. It do what it do. When you see the bullshit and you know it's bullshit, but they letting it go through. But when someone like myself is talking straight from the creator of it all being created, the love, I'm being copyrighted and taken off. Why? if I wasn't telling the truth, they wouldn't put copyrights infractions on me when I don't have nothing in the background of none of the things that I'm saying for them to give me any type of copyrights. But then they say that it's because of the titles of what I'm talking about. Bullshit again. Cause they got buku people putting on lies on their titles and then it being something totally different. So it's all fucking bullshit when you look at YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and all the fucking different media outlets that we have to look out of. It is owned by the same motherfuckers. It's just in different families, but it's still the same fucking unit. Like I say again, it's different families, but it's still from the same fucking unit. Meaning, it's different families, but it's still from the same fucking blood and origin. Meaning, these Jews run all of the lies that tell lies to your vision. Meaning, the fucking TV set, the fucking programming, the fucking news. They are controlling what you get for you to know. I'm giving you from the divine creator of everything that there is to know and not learn some bullshit. The truth is, it's all about us being fucking people and not being worse than the animals. Let me explain. The animals don't need a book, but they supposed to be not of intelligence. We are supposed to be intelligent, but we are killing each other at a large rate. That's crazy. Think about it. If we are the intelligent species, because that's what you can call yourself, species. See me, I call y'all people, but y'all act like species because y'all don't understand that we are people. The divine creator created all the beautiful things and then created us particular to be in. Consciously thinking. Because the creator is in everything that's moving. Where do you think your thoughts, admirations, and all that come from? Where do you think the TV set and all that come from? All of that comes from the divine creativity in the creations. That God and that Jesus is man-made up bullshit to confuse you in the real shit. And that is what's going on with your heartbeat and the magnetic rotational pull of that heartbeat, pulling you from today to be into tomorrow, consciously thinking, knowing that you're here all together with other people that you are supposed to help from the love in your fucking heart. But that's just it. We've been confused by them teaching you about a bullshit God and a bullshit Jesus and a bullshit devil to go along with it. Because when you look at God, Jesus, the devil, and the Holy Ghost, 4 fucking men. Where is the balance being a fucking woman? This was stories made up by a whole bunch of motherfucking men. When you look at the fucking Catholic fucking church, you can see where the fucking truth is at. It's a fucking lie. The divine creator love unconditionally the feeling. Would never want no fucking man to be a fucking along with a whole bunch of motherfucking men so they can be a pedophile to fuck with little boys. Can't you see that shit? We are some dumb fucking sheeple allowing some evil fucking people to control us with the bullshit that we believe in like we are fucking kids. You're not no fucking kid, no motherfucking mo. Why you think that Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy was taught to you? So they can snooker you with the God and the Jesus bullshit so you can get on your knees and say, Our Father who art in heaven. Where does the bullshit stop? The Creator is neither father or mother, black nor white, man or woman. We've been taught to be fucking stupid sheeple and follow in behind this Jesus bullshit to be the sheeple so they can lead us to fucking slaughter. Why you think they took off here my video? Why do you believe in man-made bullshit? They took the video off. I ain't had no music on the back of that bitch. I have nothing on there. Just like this one is. It was quiet as a mouse. But they took the video out. Like I said again, that's some bullshit. What was in the background that you said that was copyright for you to take off my shit? But it is what it is. You don't want people to know that the truth is all that shit is in you. The worst part of it, you're supposed to kick it out your boo-boo. That's why a man and a woman can never be making the Creator's original name. Because a man can never be making love. And a woman can never make love. Because they can never make one a minute out of each other. So, think about it. It used to be taboo to go in the boo-boo. It used to be don't ask, don't tell. Now it's okay. Y'all need to think about that for yourselves. And God we trust is on money that y'all trust in more than y'all trust in yourselves. But the truth to this life that we live in is we live in it all together. It's a certain amount of people that's separating us as people that make this world go round. Because when you look at all the rules, regulations that they done made up for the people, it's bad, man. It's all against the people. When you sit there and think for yourself for a change, you're going to see for yourself for a change. The holes in the lies. You're going to see the holes in all this supposed to be the truth, being the good book, when the good book is doing nothing but lying. It's nothing but a code for the Masons. It's not for you, the people. It's to hinder you in the twists that the book is twisting you up in with all those different looks on how life is supposed to be. I'll just tell you straight up from the point to knowing what the 4 points of life, the 4 periods of life, the point to you being here having a life is for you to be sharing life with other people that you're here with in this life. How can you hate if you don't know what hate truly is? How can you love if you don't know what love is within you to live? All that there is to be is in you to know what it is in you to be here. Not to be believed in some bullshit like you still some fucking child being here. The Creator gave you life. The Creator gave you free will. The Creator gave you the choices to know one thing. What are you doing here? Are you doing the things that you're doing because you don't know? Because you don't know why you're doing anything that you're doing, you are stupid. Because you got to go to the why before you do anything to be, as they say, regretting. Meaning, if you don't know why you're doing something and you end up doing it wrong because you didn't know what you was doing, it is what it is. That's why you're supposed to know your why before you do it, so you can explain why you did it and it end up being past tense. Because most of the people in this world, you've been taught to be where you are at in this world by someone, not by the divine creator of you being in you for you to be a creator too. Because you look at it, you are just going in a pattern of someone taught to you. I'm not in the knowing because I'm in the know. being in the norm is doing everything someone else is doing because it was taught to. I'm telling you from the creator of it all, from the beginning to the not having no ending, from the truth being the truth and you being in the middle. Love is one way all day, every day when it's coming from the creator that loves you unconditionally. It's never hate. We do that because we're human. That's where we break down at. We go into the realm of being selfish because we start thinking about our family. We start thinking about our circle. I'm going to do this within my circle. I'm going to take care of my circle. So if you don't help out all of the circle, when the things happen outside of your circle, end up coming inside your circle, it's going to be because you was being selfish inside your circle with everybody inside your circle thinking you can keep them inside your circle when it ain't your fucking circle. We in this thing all together, people. Before technology, people, before the things changed with the lies that changed, because before we didn't know no better. We know better now because we can see through the lies now, unless you don't want to. A lot of y'all stuck on stupid don't want to be straight. But straight is only one fucking way. Not to the left, not to the right, and not backwards. Love. Never hate. But you can dislike a lot of things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But hate is too heavy on the heart. And the heart is the most, tell the truth, the heart is the only part of you that's smart. Because the heart don't never stop doing what it's supposed to do. And that's pump the blood. It never sucks it. But it can be bad because of the shit that you're taking into your body. And all the different holes in it. Through your ears, through your nose, through your mouth. It is what it is. The truth is the truth. It's time for us to start living the truth of caring and loving each other as fucking people. In order to fight, it takes two to tango. And one to love to walk away. In order for any fight to happen, both of the people have to participate. Oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna lay up there and get slapped in the face and then turn the other cheek, man. Fuck that shit. That was the bullshit that we was taught it. Cause when you look at it, back in the evil era, it was an eye for eye or tooth for a tooth. But that ain't how you do that. See, because with me, I forgive you for the shit that you do because I know that you was taught to be stupid. So how could I hate you and want to kill you because of some stupid shit that you do because you was taught to be stupid? Now see, if you was an educated person, well, a supposed to be educated person, and still do something stupid, I still couldn't hate you. I could barely dislike you. Because I know that you was taught to be fucking stupid. That's why all day, every day, I always got something to say. When I see something not straight. Even though somebody might say, who are you to say it's not straight? Man, who are you to say that it is straight when you know it don't feel straight? We are some stupid ass fucking sheeple. A lot of us. Because a lot of people get amused by shit that shouldn't amuse you. Shit that you shouldn't be laughing at. A lot of people do. So when you look at it, your sense of humor is fucked up. Because of the shit that was taught to you. And the shit that you believe in. So now we about to go into some more truth. And they might end up there and mute my video again. But I'm like this here. Fuck it, I ain't trying to get no motherfucking cameo award. As long as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 people or more is understanding what I'm saying, and know one thing. I love you more than you love you, because when I ask you who is in between you loving you, and if you gotta think about it, I don't want to win, but I win with the love that I have for you, because I go with the love that the Creator got for me first. The first love is the Creator loving you to be in you so you can be constantly thinking. So why would you actually think that the Creator loves you unconditionally, would do something to hurt you? There's no way possible for to do that for you to you. It's the circle of life, cause and effect that happens to each and every one of us. It is what it is. That God and that Jesus bullshit, with the devil bullshit, with the Holy Ghost bullshit, that's bullshit by man. Think about it. The only conscious thinking creator here on this earth is the woman. The man is nothing but a donator to that creator, because everything happens inside of the woman. When the man plants a seed inside of the woman, that means when the vagina accepts the penis, it's divine what happens inside of the woman's ovaries and everything. That's where the life begins. We've been taught the bullshit that there's some God outside of us that are the creator within. We was all taught to believe in the God being the father over the planet. He got the whole world in his hand. That is the bullshit. That's our government. That's the motherfucking Masons with the G in the middle of their fucking sign of the fucking artwork that they do. That G in there, and that G on in God we trust, and that G that came from putting your hand on the Bible and saying, so help me God. All that is man-made of bullshit. I'm a man, and I like being a man, because I know what love truly is. Love is all that woman goes through when she having that fucking kid. So think about how she was raped on her birthday, when her birthday was given to you as a constellation prize for you, because you wasn't even born to your mom or your dad. You wasn't even born to you. You was born to whatever state gave you a birth certificate and a social security card number. The truth is the fucking truth. Why you think they'll put your mom and dad in jail for whooping on you, for chastising you to do what's straight and do what you're supposed to do? Because your mom and your dad is fucking with the product. You go in the store and try to fuck up the product, you're going to jail. They just found another way to do it. They take your mom and dad, throw them in jail, and then put you on the shelf. Foster care. On the shelf. Until they can make some more money off of you. It is what it is. This is fucked up, people. So we be so fucked up as stupid ass fucking people, because of all the fucking shit that we was taught to believe in is bullshit. You was taught to believe in all that bullshit so you would never know that all the power of the divine creator is in you to be a creator too, with conscious mind and thinking. Why you think they taught you all that you learned in fucking school and made sure that they gave you a test on it on Friday to make sure that you got what they taught you through Monday to that Friday? Why you think that they got it where on Sunday you can go repent on every fucking thing that you do Monday through Friday to Saturday? That's bullshit. You are going to be held responsible for what you do, going to come back to you. It is what it is. So don't think that you going and pray to some fucking Jesus and asking God and Jesus to forgive you. That's bullshit. Because 9 times out of 10 you know what you did before you did it, so you don't need to be forgiven. Because you know you're going to do it again. And again. And again. See, you can't live the truth when you living in bullshit, believing in bullshit. The truth is in you to tell it, and don't be afraid to die while telling it. Because dying is a part of living when you telling this truth in this bitch. Because when you think about it, in order to fear death, you're not living life. You must be doing something that ain't straight or to the right. It is what it is. Because why fear death when death is part of living life? And it's going to happen. You just don't know when. Let me tell you some truth about that one. You're on divine time. And you're not going nowhere until it's time for you to go. You can't duck, hide, or run from it. Even some of y'all that want to take your life and been trying to take your life, wondering why you can't, and wondering why you can't do it right. It is what it is. You ain't going nowhere until it's time for you to go. And where you go, you don't know, but I do. But it is what it is. The truth is the truth. You gonna believe what you want to. Let's go. This here is about some bullshit. Some bullshit they got dealing with some fucking clones. Some bullshit they got dealing with some fucking clones. See? That's a motherfucking monkey. You dig? And like I said, they always want to live there and copyright my bullshit. But I'm like this here. Look at what other people is doing. It's basically what I was doing, but with my other thing, I didn't have nothing in the background for them to put copyrights on that bullshit. But like I say again, motherfuckers just don't like the truth being said. Oh shit. So you could look at it. I'm gonna give you the utmost respect to whatever you're talking about. But if you're not making no sense and you can't explain what you're talking about, I'm gonna question you on it. Because one thing about me not being able to read or write, this shit ain't that loud. I'm trying to get this to the point loud. Might have to put it on here. Motherfucker, too loud. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But I want y'all to hear this. Like I said again, I do care what y'all think about me, but I care more that y'all thinking for a change. But I don't give a fuck about what YouTube feels, Facebook feels, or Twitter feels. Them sons of bitches, they are not really about what the truth is. They're not about us coming together as people to their bullshit. Because sooner or later, people, we gotta realize that we gotta come together and make something for us being the people. Because you gotta look at this game that they playing, and it's a certain amount of people that got us in the game that ain't even much on the board, that we own the board and all the pieces to the game. And we ain't even much on the board. And we own the board. Listen to me carefully. We aren't even on the board. And we own the board. And we are the pieces on the board. And this shit is fucking insane. How we as the motherfucking people is allowing these other people to play the separation game. How we allowing them to put us in all these different wars with our sons and daughters going to fight this bullshit that's just bullshit to make fucking money. It's propaganda bullshit. How are we not smart enough to say, no, fuck a fucking war. Let's get the fucking governments under fucking control. They the ones that's out of control. Our police the ones that's out of control. All these bitches are out of control. These ain't the people out of control. It's our Congress that's out of control. It's our presidents that's out of control. It's all these lying sons of bitches that's out of control. But the people are the fucking stupid ones in the fucking middle. Bullshit, man. I think that's clone. Alright, clone. Clones. Alright, clones. Clones. confirm. Confirm. The same when a person got titanium rods in his back, but wouldn't go to the hospital to save his fucking life. Because going to the hospital ain't saving your life no more. Going to the hospital, possibility that you can die in that bitch though. That's the crazy part. Because, and I'm like, yeah, all these people would love somebody to share their shit because of the copyright.
But you know, every time I come to you, I'm always presenting info that's like almost undeniable. So what do we get today? And yeah, I got the new phone now, so I'm good. What do we get today? We get the media putting out something, right, about clones. Something that's been a conspiracy for so long. So let's get into it. You know me, I like to jump straight into it. Monkeys clone, first time. Our people next. Let's read this and let's read through and let's give you stuff that undeniably tells you they're not telling you everything. For the first time, researchers have used cloning method that produced Dolly the sheep to create two healthy monkeys, bringing science an important step closer to being able to do the same with humans. Of course, they've been doing this already. So I don't think this is like, it's just the first story they're coming out with public, like letting you know that they're doing it. So, you know, we go down to this story, you know, I'm looking through, reading the subliminals. Since birth in 1996, scientists have cloned nearly 24 kinds of mammals, including dogs, cats, pigs, cows, polo, ponies, and have also created human embryos with this method, but until now they have been able to make babies this way in primates, the category that include monkeys and apes and people. The barrier of cloning primate species is now overcome, declared Meng Pu of the Chinese Academy scientists in Shanghai. You see, he and colleagues announced their success with a case in a paper released Wednesday by the journal Cell. The female baby monkeys about 7 and 8 weeks old are named Zong Zong and Hua Hua. Zong Zong, what? Anyway, what they don't tell you is the part about, you know, the human clone. You know, and then in the statement they try to say that there was no successful human clones. You know, if I can take you down to that real quick. They say, oh, there were no successful human clones. Let's find that post. How they clearly lying. To date, no human clone has ever been born. Back in 2008, researchers successfully created the first 5 mature human embryos using somatic cell nuclear transfer. Shut up. Anyway, let's take you to something. That clearly gives you intake on other things happening. So, back in 2005, the United Nations General Assembly adopted Declaration on Human Cloning, prohibiting all forms of human cloning in as much as they are incompatible with human dignity and the protection of human life. The ruling prohibits both therapeutic cloning. But guess what? Let's look more.
You can do classes. They like doing commercials and real shit. Because a lot of these people getting paid for this bullshit. I'm like, this is type of shit that should be laid out there free and shouldn't have no fucking commercials on and none of that bullshit.
United Nations website. General Assembly adopts United Nations Declaration on Human Cloning. So let's look into more what they did. It was actually a vote that went on that, you know, pretty much everybody was in favor of. The General Assembly this morning adopted, this was in 2005, General Assembly this morning adopted the United Nations Declaration on Human Cloning, by which member states will call on to adopt all measures necessary to prohibit all forms of cloning inasmuch as they are incompatible with human dignity and the protection of human life. As much as they are incompatible with human dignity. I just keep reading that. Is that incompatible, what's incompatible to them, you know? Because like I said, they define stuff however they want. They're the ones who put out the crazy stuff, not us. They're the ones who create human embryos, and we all seen that. The pig and stuff like that, they put the pig in the freaking glass and they grew it, you know, from human and all this crazy stuff. They're the ones doing all this, trying to create new races. They're putting out all the subliminals and the crazy stuff.
We did it first, bro.
I mean, they're really trying to get us onto this new world.
We created them, so we.
And I mean, it's been reports of human clones all the time. A lot of people speculate that it's celebrities. You know, there's celebrities who want to be human clone. Of course, they give into it easily. And just because I'm putting these images up doesn't mean these people are human clones. But we got to ask the question: are they? You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, they put it in movies a lot about these human clones and stuff like this. And it's just crazy as much as you can look at. They put out the craziest stuff that you can. I mean, honestly, these people are. And you know what I hear about clones? I heard they're soulless, you know, pretty much. These clones are soulless, created from the original form. It almost reminds me of that time of. But no, people, don't worry. Remember, all this was just a conspiracy. Just remember, this is a conspiracy. Remember, everything. Cloning don't exist. Go back to sleep. Lay down. This is just a dream. Just a dream, but just a conspiracy. I promise you. That's it. Don't exist. Alien abductions or abductions to be cloned illegally, you know. Is that what's going on? I mean, I was listening to a report the other day where they were talking about that people end up missing and they try to blame it on alien abductions. But are they really cloning people when they're saying that these alien abductions are happening? I mean, it's really something that's probably can run through your mind right now. But you notice how put this plug in here because I don't think you guys can chat. Alright, but anyway, there it is. Somebody says, why do they clone? It's simple. You know, they want this new society and they want people to be able to live as far as, you know, what I really think is like, well, they don't want this human reality, because if they're soulless and they don't have emotion and they're not like, you know, even I remember one day my dad, he said something to me, he called me, and my dad pretty awoken to the fact that he know that I report on a lot of this stuff. So he called me, it's not a bullcrap story, you know, I don't get on here doing that bullcrap. But anyway, he called me like, you know, hey Stephen, it was a report of a human clone. The lady told the police, and you know, they said she wasn't acting like the normal version of the lady. She was she acted like, I mean, she just started like twitching and stuff. You know what they said? They said I should have pulled up some more research. They said they have to like recharge them somehow. These clones have to. It's weird, man. I have to get deeper into this. It's crazy. Opinions tHE says they clone. I can't even see it. People went up so fast. You are a site for AR. So if you're just tuning in, I just want to bring you back to some images and let you know I'm not just talking about crap. Like I said, United Nations, they're the ones who are talking about adopting this stuff back in 2005. And like I say, what's incompatible with human dignity to them? They talk about in the protection of human life, but I mean, come on. We know that everything they say, you know, they always subliminally put it out there and say, oh, we're not going to do this. But then they're going to do it.
You're already doing it already.
So if they did this back in 2005, and most of everybody really was in favor of it, like it says, if you take it back down so you can read that.
I'm gonna put it up on.
It says many countries disagree with the declaration. The resulting moratorium is respected around the globe. It is respected. You know, it was respected back in 2005.
We're RedLink, and we wanted to show you how we created our amazing new website with
bullshit.
Respected back in 2005 by the United Nations. I mean, honestly, is this not confirmation that they are already cloning humans? I don't know what is confirmation to it. everybody.
And they got 80 people on here that didn't like this here because they didn't like knowing what's really going on in the world. And those 80 people that disliked this here, 9 times out of 10, some of those 80 people are the ones that's doing the cloning and are the ones that's stupid, stuck on stupid, don't want to be straight because they don't want to know the truth. They'd rather live in a fucking lie.
Who read an article coming straight from the United Nations and pretty much telling us that they really are doing it back in 2005, but now they put out an article here where they're telling us, oh well, we just did a successful monkey, the monkey just we got them now. We got animals. We've been cloning mammals, and they're gonna be telling you so much soon that it's gonna break some of these little brains that really think only inside the mainstream media. Some people are really gonna have to go hide again, back into that little box, back into the box heads that I was talking about, the people who can't think outside the box. So like I say, it's more you can dig up on this. It's a lot more. Somebody says, yep, but CNN lies. We know about it. Yeah, and CNN lies, and CNN also kind of like, they tell the truth in like a weird way. They don't tell you flat out, but they tell you, like I say, subliminally through certain little narrative. You gotta read the article.
The narrative.
That's another thing, though. That's another thing. All these abductions and stuff, people are getting cloned. I mean, you can look up more info on this. It is crazy. We got SpaceX supposed to be launching something else pretty soon. Seen that earlier, and I was gonna give you the info on that. But like I say, it's the deep end. We're in the deep end right now. You take the pill, the red pill, and like somebody said, you don't need pills to see reality. It's right in front of our face.
Yep.
Right in front of us every single day. So what else crazy can they make up this year? What else crazy can they come out with this year? Because, they want to point fingers at the people who actually see what's going on. But it's not us that's crazy. It's them that's crazy. It's them who want a whole new generation. It's them that want a whole new race. It's them who's feeding us all these GMOs, genetic, and I think they want to break it down to the point where it's like, oh, you must accept the chip or you'll die in like 5 months, some crazy announcement like that.
I'll be dead in 5 months, buddy.
Yeah, I seen somebody put a comment there was like, man, this stuff is consuming you. This is consuming you. I seen that and it was like, it's consuming you. You need to get a real job. Real job. I mean, come on. This is a real job journalism, basically, for the people, for everybody. If it wasn't for people like me out here, in the multiple other channels on YouTube, I would be brainwashed somewhat, because actually I woke up from watching YouTube. I was probably somewhat brainwashed 2 years ago. So I came across a video that freaking shook me. I'm like, oh shoot. Woke out of my sleepiness. Somebody says, performers like
I wish I could read.
Nothing like they did from now to the other. I know, right? They're always different. So like I say, I question that. And like I said, there are people who agree, and there are people who are taken and don't agree to this.
Mm-hmm.
So
they don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. That's the one that don't want to take to this, because they don't want the truth. They don't want to know what the truth is.
Jackson, JWTV, thanks for tuning in, subscribe, click the bell. I got people knocking on the door, and I'll be back for more.
Like I said again, some people don't want to know the truth. This one here is about the 5G. But we're going to get commercials first. Man, we don't want to hear no motherfucking commercials. But I don't want none of that quick way to make no motherfucking money. You ain't making shit. All you doing is listening to your shit, and you getting paid off of that shit. It is what it is. We trying to get some truth out to the people so they can realize that we're being cooked from within. And see the 5G shit? 5G shit is what it is.
The government agencies are corrupt. It's common sense. It's clear that the system is broken, and they're all crossing the line. Homeland Security, IRS, the USDA, the Treasury, the EPA, all of it BS. But rarely is it so blatant as it is with the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission. because, well, very, very few people pay attention at all to them. Hardly any resistance was put up against net neutrality rules, and that was a fairly big media story. Almost no one said anything about the mergers between the giant telecoms and the general complete takeover of communications. There really wasn't any resistance to
And
the
I just said
1996
that.
Telecommunications
I just said that they got
Act,
the
which opened up a whole
monopoly
can of
over
worms, a
everything.
whole set of Pandora's boxes with the NSA and everyone else. And now they've opened up the floodgates to massive corporate control over our lives, a total surveillance system on the part of government agencies and their contractors, and the very near blanketing of the entire population.
Literally of everyone in the world. Literally of everyone in the world. Autonomous vehicles, smart city energy grids, transportation networks, and water systems. Immersive education and entertainment will come from the cloud. The driving force of the 21st century will be powerful processing, centralized in the cloud, and wirelessly connected to thin clients.
All of whom will be saturated with gigahertz signals literally everywhere they go on the planet, and no one asks permission.
The United States will be the first country in the world to open up high-band spectrum for 5G networks and applications. And that's damn important.
No, it ain't for fucking money.
Tens
See? Look.
billions of dollars.
Not giving a fuck about what it's gonna do to our fucking children.
Big surprise, since this FCC chairman, now a former chairman, was appointed by Obama. Big surprise, since he used to be the president of 2 industry lobbyist organizations. Tom Wheeler was formerly president of the National Cable and Telecommunications Association and the CEO of the Cellular, Telecom, and Internet Association.
Chairman Wheeler put the entire fixed and mobile broadband industry under a stricter regulatory regime. He has done so many things that have angered his former employers at the NCTA and CTIA have sued the FCC during his tenure. He explains his actions by saying, "I used to be an advocate for corporate interests, and I hope I was a good one. But today, my client is the American people, and I want to be the best damn advocate for the American people that I can be."
So he represents the industry. He got appointed to the position, and he just foxed and henhoused the whole thing. He just prostituted it all. So it's no wonder that he gives a no-holds-barred, full-force push to usher in 5G everywhere upon everyone, to swiftly and fully silence any and all dissenters, to ignore all the real questions, and to make sure that the safety data, to make sure that safety studies don't even happen.
Unlike some countries, we do not believe that we should spend the next couple of years studying what 5G should be, how it should operate. We won't wait for the standards. Turning innovators loose is far preferable to expecting committees and regulators to define the future.
And to make sure that questions about the biological effects of non-ionizing radiation are kept to an absolute minimum, off the table, out of the public eye, and nowhere near the FCC conversation.
How many people have to die from brain cancer before the federal government puts warning labels on cell phones? It's time to tell the American public the truth. Why are we calling it cancer?
They're going to overstate this thing right through, no doubt about it. They already have. And what else would you expect?
Man, let me show you something, dude. Look.
Trade-off gives total power to these companies, to various government
Copyright.
agencies.
See what I said? Why do we believe in man-made up bullshit? Ain't had nothing on. I made sure they had nothing on the background, no music, no nothing. So I guess they said her in there shitting in the bathroom was excusing me. I guess that was what they were saying was copyright, huh?
Must be mobile fiber. 10 to 100 times faster than what we're used to today. We need to speed the deployment of 5G here on our shores. Yes, 5G will connect the Internet of everything. If something can be connected, it will be connected in the 5G world.
Got that little old container.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is John Briano.
I think I seen the top just now.
After a lot of thought tonight, there are some really important things I want to talk to you about. It's very serious. Things are very serious, folks. I don't think anyone that's paying attention could disagree with that statement. I simply feel that what we're facing
Took me almost an hour.
is so overwhelming. But as in everything
on YouTube,
God always provides a means of escape.
The 5G shit, boy.
Before I go into discussion tonight, I want to go into prayer.
Here are the 5 key superfoods that you need to be eating to detox your body. Number 1, chlorella. You see, if you have mercury fillings in your teeth, or you've been vaccinated, or you eat fish regularly, or maybe you've been exposed to radiation, you may have heavy metals lurking in your body. It's important for your overall health and wellness to be proactive in detoxing heavy metals and toxins, but that's where the freshwater algae chlorella comes in. One of chlorella's most significant health benefits is that it wraps itself around even stubborn toxins that are residing in our bodies. We're talking...
See, the truth how they putting all that copyright for them. This is for learning purposes. Fair use, motherfuckers. Fair use. It just showing all this lying shit in the Catholic Church.
Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. You shall know them by their fruits.
The Pope of the Holy See!
Pope Francis has quickly established himself among the masses as a very popular religious leader. Much of the controversy he has caused is due to his tendency to make off-the-wall comments that produce widespread confusion. Who is this Pope? Where did he come from? And what is he up to?
I think that Pope Francis is the greatest false prophet on the earth at this time. As far as the most people listen to him, look to him, he has over 1 billion people following him, worshiping him, literally. This man is a false prophet, and what he teaches is directly contrary to the Bible. And you say, well, I'm offended by the sermon. Well, here's the thing, though. The Word of God is the final authority.
Hey everyone, I'm here today at the Vatican to show you that this church is not just un-Christian, it's actually anti-Christian. In that the Vatican, which is run by Luciferian secret societies, is quite literally a temple of the Antichrist. They use imitative magic to make you think it's a Christian place when actually it's representing the Babylonian gods. Why do you think there's so many symbols relating to cracking through time and space and lifting the veil? Because it's all centered around bringing the Antichrist to the earth. Even the root word of pontiff is bridge. And cardinal, the root word is hinge of a gate. The whole setup of the Vatican is designed to pay homage to Babylon. Antichristo! The New World Order will fail! Why do you think they keep constantly mirroring and copying and inverting these things? Because it's a religion that is actually at its very heart with the Jesuit conspiracies and secret societies. They're trying to break the veil and bring through the Antichrist.
Motherfucking men. And they always have little children around as angels. Come on now. How stupid can we be with all this bullshit that they bullshitted us with all these motherfucking years with? This ain't nothing but a whole bunch of man-made up bullshit. A whole bunch of fucking men in a motherfucking room, thinking the motherfucking getter on some fucking bullshit, not having no fucking woman in there, had them bitches all fucking unbalanced and shit. That's why they say all that bullshit that they say, and they saying that this is the words of the Creator, when the Creator don't say shit to no motherfucking man. You gonna feel what the truth is within you to know what the truth is, to not have to live there and lie about shit. But we lie because we was taught to be lies by being taught bullshit. How can you tell the truth after your mom and dad lie to you and then tell you don't lie to them? It's a bunch of bullshit. All this is bullshit. First thing he said, the first word God said was, let there be light. The Creator ain't say shit. It was light. Man said that bullshit. He never say nothing to you. You gonna vibrate or you gonna feel straight. It is what it is. We've been taught the bullshit, the bullshit, the bullshit. I just like these little things that got going on with us. The squares. That's the man-made bullshit. Taught to believe in some fucking God in the sky looking like Santa Claus. Bunch of fucking bullshit. One love. Why hate one when you don't know what one is, or love is, or hate is, to know we all one? Boy, it's some bullshit that we've been taught to not know what the truth is within us to know. But we were taught to believe in a whole bunch of bullshit like we are children. See, that's when you are at your most vulnerable. You're most vulnerable as a kid because your mind is wide open to anything that somebody can lay up there and tell you to believe in. That's the bullshit to where we at right now. And when you look at the truth being within you, for you to know it, what the fuck is you believing something is more divine outside you than everything that was created outside you for you to enjoy from within you? Come on, people. We were just taught to be stupid fucking sheeple and follow Jesus to slaughter. It is what it is. When you look at basically everything that's dealing with child molestation comes from the Catholic fucking Church. That's where it all began at. Bullshit.
On the rock, the same Peter. This is a Gnostic religion, so that the king of it to take his seat in the throne is not the real Jesus Christ.
There is no fucking real Jesus Christ. That's man-made bullshit. Oh, we so taught to be so fucking stupid. I don't even know what to say about all the stupid shit that we believe in. When are we gonna come to the terms that we was taught to be stupid fucking sheeple and not know exactly what's going on, just to constantly believe in other people and what they doing? No, that shit gotta stop. We gotta come together to know what's going on and stop believing in bullshit. So look at that. Everybody was believing in the white Jesus until recently they turned it to the black Jesus, and then they turned it into all different kind of Jesus, and then y'all changed the white God into the black God, and then into all the different gods. But like I said again, one thing about the truth never changed to the point where you got to change it. Never. The truth stayed the same throughout the test of time. It's just the bullshit that people change simply because they want it. You hear that, huh? Lie. Listen to the lie. It starts to be destroyed. Now it can pop back up.
It was created about 500 years ago and was thought to have been destroyed.
The painting was long mistaken for a copy of the artist's work because it was heavily painted over. Its restoration makes it one of about 15 known surviving paintings by the renowned artist.
And there's more. Christie's auction house is selling this painting this month in New York City. It's expected to go for, listen to this, $100 million. Bidding, they say, will start at $70 million. Alan Wintermute is Christie's senior specialist.
Somebody done lived and painted a motherfucking paint.
Salvatore Lundy, good morning, Alan.
He's from the lying motherfucker,
boy. Don't accidentally hit it. It's considered the Holy Grail because...
Well, it was long known to have existed, but it was known through copies, and there are drawings.
If this isn't
drawings for it by Leonardo in Windsor Castle, but it had been completely obscured by paint, as you said, and it was sort of hidden in public view. I mean, it was in private collections, but you couldn't see really almost any of the surface, and it was thought to have been lost.
Any serious questions about its authenticity?
None, really. It was, as I said, almost completely overpainted, but once that was removed after its rediscovery, the quality of it became very...
Man, fuck you with that lying bullshit.
Your shit hanging to the side.
I'm about to get out of this business.
Nerve-wracking standing here because you don't accidentally hit it.
The quality of it became very evident, and really there hasn't been any real question about it.
No, didn't finish.